But, like barely anyone ever brings that up or ever will because, when people like Kate push misinformation, usually people only listen to that.
Okay, which one?
Hello, 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 hello.
Decide which one.
It's great. It's great. It's like, this isn't even like a sympathy grift. This is more like, fuck you guys for doubting me. I'm not hearing that shit. My mom's never going to be the same person again. And we were wrongfully evicted. There was no reasoning behind it. I mediated to get $30,000 so that we could start a new life. And they stripped that away from us. They robbed us of that. They robbed my mom of who she was. That's unforgivable.
Hey guys.
Can you guys see that? Can you hear it?
It's too small, but I can't hear it now.
Uh-oh. Let me see what's happening.
Hey, Jane, Joe, Miss Joe, and Brian King.
The damage that's been done can't be undone.
The damage has been done.
This is how it comes up on the tablet.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
goodness gracious.
I was
Wow.
chilling out and watching some, I like some certain anti-aging
I'm
videos.
not lying about a damn thing.
And
You're
so,
lying about everything, you little
Not
bitch.
when it comes to this.
yeah, we had him in the background.
I'm not telling any lies when it comes to this. That's why people should have
except you and your mom violating the mediated agreement
before just believing Kate and whatever she fucking
Can
writes.
I tell them what I had asked you
Absolutely.
earlier? So, my question to Clown was, do you believe
What's up, Polly?
that he was or is such a weak-minded person?
Like I said, y'all, Polly has been there
this
for me more than
actually
Kate
did
has.
break him.
Kate wants to say
Clown
that she helped
says
me build
no.
channels. Polly was there the whole
And
time,
I'm
and
kind of
she's seen. She
on
didn't
the
help me
fence.
build any channels. I
What do
built
y'all
these channels
think?
myself.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's live, Joe.
This is
Like, there's
Clown's,
people who helped, like Polly and others
version
helped.
of Dick Cheese.
But Kate, I don't remember her helping build my channels. No, I don't.
Where would you be if it wasn't for Kate, you little shit?
I don't think he'd be known about.
I even remember arguing. Like I said, I even remember arguing with Kate.
Did they kick you
Yeah,
out
they
of
did.
Discord again?
Fuck them. I even remember arguing with Kate. Like, being
just
like, why?
What
How do you
happened to
have
his
so many
chat?
subs and your subscriber
Oh, there it
count
is.
keeps
They
going up
made
like by the
10,000
thousands?
from 30,000.
But like I'm sitting here at like at 100 or something subs at the time. I was like at 125 subs or some shit. I was like, and back then, like I thought that was a lot of subs. Like, I remember hitting 150 and being like, oh shit. But yeah, I remember like back then being like pissed, like, Kate, how are you sitting at like all these subs? And like your numbers keep going up like every 2 weeks, like by the thousands. But like everyone around you is just sitting at like 100 subs or something. Like, what the fuck is that?
Friend
Like, and so I mean, even back then, I gave her shit on that, and she was just like, "No, maybe if you had really content, maybe if her content was good, maybe if you had, maybe if you didn't have boring content, that was her thing," and that's what she say. So like when people say, "Oh yeah, no, Kate helped you," no.
Where would you be without Kate, Peter?
Lawyer JP.
That's the fucked up part.
Buff says you be cool to COVID. I won't be mean to him as long as he doesn't be mean to me
Lord,
in mine.
have mercy, man.
So
this is just fucking
if he
nuts.
is respectful, I'll be respectful.
Well, I mean, I think it's obvious what Paulie's doing. I mean,
so COVID has his own little sector, his own little Krama sector there.
He
loves the Krama sector.
Yeah. Yeah, he totally lied about the money. They didn't pull any trickery. I mean, other than if it's true about the plumbing deal, Rebel, you should have been a man and learned how to
So
fix
yeah,
a
they did
toilet
kick
leak.
me out
And
of the
I mean,
Discord
squatting
server.
101.
And
You
guess
don't
who
let
it was that
strangers
got
in,
me
you dumb
kicked
motherfucker.
from it? Because I said
Hello.
your ex-girlfriend's first name, Fairy Goddess.
I've never.
And because
had
Fairy
any
Goddess
family
wanted to
issues
interrogate me on the
where this was
blog
a
that Kate wrote
problem.
5 years ago, try to say that I was
Most of my family
inaccurate
before my generation was
regarding
also
me
very
and my
poor,
life,
so we didn't
my
inherit
story.
anything.
And
We
Yeah.
paid
somehow
for funerals.
she's trying to tell me that Kate's right because she wrote a
Well,
fucking
if
blog,
if
and I
he
had to
and
recorrect
Ellen
her.
had
And
enough
then I got pissed
money,
off. I'm like, why am I being
right,
interrogated
to
about this
actually put
days
up
before
a
my trial?
legal,
And then I got pissed
not a
off, and I
not a
said her name,
defense.
her
There
first
is no
name,
trial. It
and so
doesn't
they
work
blocked
that
me from
way,
the voice
Yeah.
chat,
right?
and then they
But
blocked
if
me
they
from the
could have
Discord.
actually put up like
Even though they've been
$5,000
spreading
to
my
an
mom's
attorney
first
just
name
to
in
like
their
drag it out, they probably
Discord
could have
like
actually
wildfire,
negotiated around
and
40
they're
to
supposed
50K.
to
Yeah.
tell me that I
But then
shouldn't
they
care
would have
about
had to
that
have
because, of course,
walked.
I'm not supposed to care about my
They were
mom as
able
much
to
as
negotiate
I'm
to
supposed to care
30
about Fairy
according to
Goddess's blog.
him, but then they
So,
violated the agreement just like
so
Brett
yeah,
said by sitting on their ass, using
yeah,
drugs, doing
that's
nothing,
technically
being
what
fucking
happened.
completely
So
retarded because that's what they are.
Yeah.
So
no,
boo
hey,
hoo
it
hoo,
is what it
Connie
is.
poo
And I tried
poo.
because earlier she was sticking up for me, or I thought she was
Hey guys,
kind of
Candy
sorted
is a
in
friend
there.
of ours
And
from
Hey,
then
Candy.
I don't know what
community.
happened. I guess she just thought she was gonna just interrogate me regarding
Dave, did I
that
miss
stupid shit from
anybody?
5 years ago.
I
Hey,
don't think so.
Brian. Hey, Dave. Hey, Joe.
I mean,
Hey,
it's
Jane.
whatever.
Hey, Flying Monkey. Hey, Honey Bunny. Honey Bunny.
Like,
Hey, Miss Joe.
It's like, I
I think I
hear
got
this shit a
everybody.
lot.
Yeah.
Like, people
Hey,
question me
Voodoo.
about this shit a
What are
lot,
you doing in here?
and most of the time, like, I'm prepared. I'm used to it, kind of, sort of, not really, but it's like today, though, days before court, it's like I really don't want to be interrogated about that shit, especially, and it's like that's
What's up,
why
Six Banger?
what's his name?
His name.
Brett is bringing it up,
Banga.
so I can focus in on it and shit. It's like I'm not gonna
Hey, Elizabeth.
focus in on no. That's like I'm not reliving a bad memory like that.
He won't lift a finger.
When I'm already dealing with enough stress as it is with this shit.
A lot
So
of this,
like it's just it doesn't make much sense. The only reason I've ever
come at Rebel is because he threatened my career. But a lot of this I find very
I don't know, like
sad,
see,
and as my
so
family
there were other
says,
people who
it's
brought it up.
and
So to be fair, there
Yep.
was someone else who I think asked a question.
Absolutely.
Who said like how did
we
Rebel
are
start
Candy
off in this or
Kisses?
something
Hope you're
like that?
doing well as well.
And but then you know how Fairy Goddess is, and she speaks out and she tries to speak for people, and so she goes on and she goes, oh, because Kate Pierre wrote this blog about him and his mom because him and his mom were scamming people on Facebook, like going on like implying as if like what Kate said in the blog was true or something.
Same here, Joe.
As if we were like scamming people or some shit.
You were scamming people, you fucking dipshits.
Like, there's a lot of things you can paint from like me and my mom. Like my mom's a character, and me, like whatever. Like, but so they implied that we were scamming people, but that doesn't mean that we were. Like you can paint someone's bad behavior or something you don't like about someone as anything you want if you wanted to. That doesn't mean that we were really scamming anybody.
Hey, Bubs.
And just it baffles me that people like Fairy Goddess, who know Brett's full of shit, are going to believe people like that who worked with people like Kate,
and then curse them
and of course she's best friends
somebody
with Kate,
who
so she's
doesn't
take
want to
side,
get in
it,
trouble
but,
with
when it comes to this shit
state
regarding my life, I think I'm right.
with the IRS. That's
I'm not saying I'm not yelling at, I'm not shouting at you, Polly, but I'm just I'm adamant about this because I know I'm right, and when you have hundreds of people telling you you're wrong for years, for like fucking 5 years, almost a half a decade, and people just continue to tell me I'm wrong when I know I'm right, it can kind of piss me off. Like, yeah, it can. It's bad enough that the majority of people don't believe me anyway, and then I have to hear it from her too. So you probably have a very difficult life.
I mean, I try to be always right.
I don't know. So no, like I said, someone else I think asked the question of how I started off on YouTube, but like that's the thing. Like I didn't start off on YouTube right after that blog was written. It took like about a year and a half before I even came on a YouTube.
Oh, what happened?
And right after Kate wrote that blog, I found a job like a week later
I can see
And Kate
all
Peter
the
wanted
chat.
me,
You're on top
Turtle
chat.
Boy and Kate
Yeah, I
wanted
just
me to
changed
show
it.
them proof of me having a job. And they said that
There's
then
actually a
they'd take the blog down. That was their whole thing. They said that if I show them proof
Clickety
that
click,
I had a
click,
job, like a
click,
work stub,
clickety
then
click,
they'd
click,
take the
Right.
blog
He
down.
thinks he's always
And I
right.
was the type where I was like, fuck you, I'm not going to show you proof.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
Yeah.
Fuck
Like,
you, I got caught out for
you
scamming.
know, if I'm like, if
Fuck
I feel
you,
like
I'm
I'm
just gonna cry
wrongfully
like a
being attacked, like me and my
bitch.
mom were just being wrongfully attacked by people, like just for being homeless and asking for help. What the fuck
I
point
didn't get
would
the
it make for me
impression
to
that
show
they were
proof?
being
Like that would
attacked for
prove that
being
I'm
homeless
wrong.
when I
I'd
first
prove
read
that like
it,
I'm
and I
trying to
didn't
prove
have
something to
any
these people
context
who
idea.
just viciously attacked us for no
Well, I
fucking
mean,
reason, as far as I was concerned.
so
So that was my point to never showing proof
have we
to those
seen,
people that I
or
got a
has anyone
job,
in
because
chat
I wasn't going to
seen
show them where the
anyone
fuck I
else in
worked.
this community attack people for being homeless once? I mean, I can't recall.
Letitty, but she was
So,
But she
homeless
wa-
by
but that
choice.
was their only
Well,
deal,
right.
though. You know, saying that that was the
But she
only way that I
wasn't
could
being
get the blog
attacked for
taken
being
down.
homeless.
So,
She was attacked for
yeah, I
for
got
using
employed
drugs
at
while
McDonald's like a
pregnant
week later,
Yeah.
and being a prostitute and lying about
and
a
I
rape
worked
to the
there
police
for
and threatening
about a
to
month
abandon her unborn child in
until I
the
found a new
woods.
job that was
I mean,
She was nasty.
a
she
little
just
more convenient to
happened
get
to be
to.
homeless
And
at the
then
time.
Yeah.
from that job,
But she
that
was
was the
homeless by
last job that
choice,
I had.
wasn't she?
And
Yes.
we got in here, and I had that job still for probably a good 3-4 months.
I think y'all know who I'm
And
talking
then
about. We
COVID
were
hit.
talking about Letitty.
And so
Letitia Collins. Or Leticia.
then after
However
that,
you pronounce her
y'all,
name.
that's where y'all came into
Letitty.
play.
Crazy bitch.
Look at Flying Monkey. Y'all, I see those people and I'm like,
Well, you know,
wow.
Yeah, Letitty is
Woo.
Letitty is something else.
She's
she's
off the
friends with Brett,
charts.
remember?
Mhm.
Posting her little vegan meals. You see what Flying Monkey wrote?
Let's see. Ah, my Letitty. You all know Jason was not the father. Right.
Wow.
Hey, you know, I mean, don't stick your dick in crazy. You know what I mean? That's
Ugh. It is a
But you
good
know, when
thing.
people
Hey, Blues.
mishmash the story so much and cover up the truth, it's
Uh-oh. I think we had the mommy mute. Let me
Yeah.
check. Let me see. Yep. I had the mommy mute. Ellen probably came in and had to tell him that get back on here. Ellen probably had to tell him that he was being restreamed.
it's just like,
That's
in case people don't know,
that's
K. Peter,
Clown with the laughing
Master
faces.
Troll Mafia,
I
Mr.
do the party
Master Manipulator.
streams or the
You know,
what the
there's a
fuck
lot of
faces.
people out here who
Wow.
they can manipulate people
That's
easy,
crazy, Flying.
and they
Well,
have skill
it's not
at doing
crazy.
it.
She so deserved it.
And she's someone who's
Yeah,
educated
100%.
probably in a lot of,
Hey, Oppo.
like, you know, I don't know,
Oh, that's
sales
okay.
type of shit.
That's
I know
totally
she
Hey,
okay.
works for
opposition
real
will
estate
text.
or some shit like that. So she's not stupid. She knows how to sell a pitch, but that doesn't mean that she's an honest person.
Ah.
Like, she's honest with
He talked for
the
over 2
information that
hours
she
about it getting
gathers
kicked off.
in a sick
I
way,
think I heard
where
the tail end of
she'll
that.
twist it the way
We're
she
taking
wants
his
it to.
voice away. Oh my
So then it's
God.
not really the truth anymore.
You think
Well,
he's
doesn't
But
he
it's
have
something
like
where it's
10,000
beneficial to
channels with
her.
50,000
It'll look good for her
subscribers?
audience. It
How is
entertains
his voice
them,
getting taken
but
away?
it doesn't always mean that it's the
I
truth. And Kate does
think
that
it's
a lot.
so what he has like over 2,000 or 1,000. I have no idea. But let's say he has 10 subs. 8 of them hate him.
I mean, hate is a pretty strong word.
Okay, strongly dislike.
Yeah.
And I think that there are closer ties to this dude, Navin Johnson, and Kate Peter, my bad. I think there's closer ties
Oh,
to
no
those two,
social
Kate Peter.
media, Flying Monkey. You know that killed her.
Oh, it's so fair.
Oh.
So
This
fair.
Navin dude then. people think. I'm not saying that he's entirely like associated,
Who's
but
associated?
I don't know. I wasn't
kind of,
listening.
sort of. And Harry Balls, for instance, like he's someone who's close to Kate. Fairy Goddess, another one who's very close to Kate.
Let's go grab a pizza.
Alex and Nine, another one who's very close to Kate. These are just 3 people, maybe, let's say. And there's a bunch
Tell
more,
us why
but
that GoFundMe wasn't
Corrosive,
a
for
scam,
instance.
huh?
And these are people who,
Yeah,
like, let's
con
say,
job.
congregate a certain server. And there's probably only about maybe 100 people in that server. Let's say that something like that, roughly around that amount. You'll know that, it's like there's probably a high chance that Kate, is associated or is around it.
Hang on a
Like,
second.
it's not
Hang on a
like
second, Liz.
Kate's just like this, like she's too famous for, to pay attention to anyone else. What's going on out here? Like, she's well aware of, the shit that's been happening to me. Like, if she wanted to stop this drama that is affecting our lives, like, she could. She has the power to. All these people, like Andrew, even Polly, you,
He's working on making it
um,
bigger.
this whole community was introduced to me by Kate
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
herself, personally. She's the one who told me about Andrew and said, if you want to go to drama, there's the place there is to go to
And
drama.
that's
That's the place that you can
Back
hang
up.
out if you want
Go back.
some
Okay,
drama, if you
perfect.
Well,
want
I'm not.
something a
It's
little more lighthearted. I remember her telling me this. You can go over and hang out with Polly
don't
Frisbee.
forget there's a
That's
delay,
where,
baby.
sometimes
Oh,
like
will
he
you
does a drama,
listen?
but it
Yeah.
does it like
No,
just go
I'm
over
not
there, and
moving it.
usually
You
it's
have to
people
wait
shitting
for
on
the
people.
delay.
Like, she explained all of this to me first
There.
before anybody else.
You watch
So
it.
she knew about y'all before
Jesus.
even I did, obviously. And I don't think that people like Andrew would be able
Oh
to
man.
have,
Okay, she said she put on the
this control over certain people unless
Y'all know
she was
how hard
behind
it
it as
is to
well.
get a man to follow directions.
But
Oh my God.
because these are all the same people, like Harry Balls and stuff, that are
Backseat
supporting
driving over
Andrew.
here. I don't even have my hand on the
And
fucking
you'll
wheel for
see
10
those same
seconds.
people
She's
over
like,
at
no,
that
stop.
shit
Ah,
show.
she gets up to
You'll see
like,
them
come over
over
here. I'm like,
supporting Bird.
it's done.
Not all of them. Some of them won't all be at the same place at the same time. There'll be, clearly some of them maybe not showing up. Others maybe they will, but
Yeah.
for the most part, these are all the
One-
same people that associate with Kate.
One of the
And
things
I'm
I
not
used
saying
to
that
talk
they're
about
all
him when I
responsible
modded
for what
for
Kate
him
does,
and we were friendly
but
is I would tell him, you
I
don't
mean,
have
I've
to
been around here for almost
listen to
4
all of
years, and
this.
I
If this is
haven't seen people
bothering
break
your
their
life,
loyalty to her. Like,
why
they're just
don't
loyal to
you
her no
do
matter
something
what.
different?
And I can tell you that
And
she's wrong
he just
in a
couldn't
lot
get
of her
it.
shit.
He could not
And
get walking
she's never
away.
called out.
He could not
Like,
accept
she's never fucking
that
called out.
people weren't doing to him anything that he didn't let them do in his mind.
I mean,
He
to
couldn't.
be fair, I don't
He
really
just
know.
couldn't wrap
Maybe
his
she
brain around
unintentionally
it.
was interrogating me,
But this is what I say. The
and
thing is that
to be fair,
early on,
Blue
we did,
Butterfly, Fairy
we
Goddess
didn't
does this
get it.
sometimes where
And,
she'll like
Oh
do
yeah,
it
yeah.
you know,
and
That's fair.
kind of
he,
interrogate
he
you and not
he's
really
got
know
to
she's doing
maintain
it.
the
I think
grift. And it was the
because
same thing with
when I first
another,
met Fairy
it was
Goddess,
the
and she
same
was
thing with
nice,
another
like she came
creator,
off like somebody who wanted to
I mean,
understand, but
Yeah.
it's not
then
like they're lying. I
something
mean,
happened
they
where I was
lie,
like,
but
I
it's not like
misunderstood what she was doing
Thought
or
to
saying.
themselves more than
And she
anything.
does
it's
that where
it's
she'll
not
like
like they don't
interrogate
let
you,
little tells and
and
slips
then
come out. And
probably
then when
Yeah.
they're
went off
talking
like
to
how
you
I did
behind the
today,
scenes,
and
it's
a similar response
I
to
guess the
today
biggest
happened
example I
where I
would
probably
use
went off and she
is when
probably
Connie's
took it the wrong
saying,
way,
I don't
and
mean
just
you.
assumes that
I
that's how
want
I
money, but
am
I don't mean from you.
about any matter, no matter what
Right?
matter it is.
Yeah.
No,
And
that's
for the past
you
3
should be
years, she's
getting the
probably thought that
picture
I'm this
from
certain
them from
person,
behind the
when all
scenes.
really it
Yeah.
was
They
probably like
can't
a
come out and
misunderstanding.
say, I'm totally
And
grifting here
if
and
we
I
probably
really
would
like you and you're
just
totally
had a
fucking this up.
conversation
They
to
can't
like
do that.
understand each
No,
other,
they can't.
And it took a while for me to
really
wrap my
like
head around
get where
Yeah.
one another's coming from. But like that's the thing, like they don't really want to have these
Oh,
conversations.
look, the Cancel
And then if
Aves
they
is
try to
here.
have these
No,
conversations,
I'm ignoring
they
him.
need like fucking 5 or 10 of their friends to join in on
Better
it
watch
and then
out, Abe.
talk over
Better
everyone
behave
and
yourself.
just cause a fucking shit show. So it's like really they're not accomplishing
There's
anything
just
with
like flat out.
their stupid
Look what Rebecca Dirty
politics.
South Cat
What's
said.
wrong, Connie Tard? You keep trying to convince everyone else, but you're really trying to convince yourself that you're
Oh,
gonna
look
lose
who it
your
is.
failure just like Cyrus.
Kate's friend, Rebecca.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think the name is funny.
Well, I mean, if you
Dirty
call me a loser
Cats.
before really knowing if I'm a loser, then I'm gonna call you just like everyone else.
Mm.
Like that's where I'm gonna pin you in that you're everyone else shindig. That's kind of where it comes into play. Because I'm not just a loser, so I mean,
What the fuck?
and I'm not like Cyrex, so
Are you sure?
suck a dick.
What?
I was talking to him.
Okay.
What the fuck face is in?
Yes,
Well,
I
I
mean,
don't even think she's
really,
even
if
mean that. Like, I don't
Rebel
know. Like,
danced
like
sort
I'm
of like
saying today
Polly
earlier,
dances
she
covered in
was like, it
mustard,
seemed
only
like she was
Rebel
trying to
should
be
do maybe
understanding.
like
And thinking
soy
about it now,
sauce
like
because
I
he's a
don't
soy
really know
boy,
if she intentionally tried to come off
that kind of shit. He might
disrespectful. I
actually.
really think
No,
she
he would
believes that
dance in
Kate's right in
applesauce
the
like
blog,
a
or
kid.
she must really think that me and my mom are scammers or something. And that's what pisses me off. I'm not so much pissed off by because she wasn't really trying to interrogate me, but
Behave
it turned
yourself
out
there,
kind of
Abe.
being that way.
Abe,
It
ask
kind
Lady
of
Di if she wants to come
but
over.
I'm more pissed off that she really believes
Yeah.
that me and my
See how
mom
she
like
does that
scammed
foul mouth
people
up here.
back then, like especially as
Fucking
homeless
teeth
people.
out.
Like it really baffles me that still to this day,
Virtually.
and she'll still take Kate's word just
Abe, you don't have to.
as gold.
You
Like
don't have
it's
to
just
put the
crazy.
period there.
Anything
You can
Kate
just
says,
switch
He has
and they'll
between.
not
believe
blocked
anything.
you.
You can just switch between top chat and live chat and see if your last comment is gone. If it's not gone,
The
then you're not
speakers aren't
blocked.
any better. Trust me. I mean, like there's too many of them too. Like in these
Abe,
servers,
if
you
you
got to understand
behave,
there's
you
like
can stay.
15,
It's that simple.
20, 25 of them all in one server. Now, not all of them are talking at the same time, but it's definitely not easy
I
to
grant
get your
wishes to the
like
kitty
get a
club
word in.
all the time.
Like even if you're
Where is
arguing with
she at? Is
someone,
she at Cracker
there's
Barrel?
usually
Do
so
I
many
need to
people
call
arguing
and
or
ask
talking
for her?
over one another. You don't even have the chance to argue with the person that you're trying to argue with. So it's like that's
No,
how
she has too much of a
clogged
now.
up that
My
shit can
God,
get.
I don't talk to her.
And the politics is really kind of fucked up because like I know like a lot of those people they don't really hate me. Some of them probably even
Polly's not
support
wrong.
me, but
He isn't close to
not like
Cyrex.
support me,
Cyrex has
but
got like
they
a hell of a lot
like
more
me.
followers
But
than
they
he
don't come over
does.
here because of politics, like and it's not because I don't think it's because they don't want to come. It's just because
Ouch,
the
Rebel.
politics of
God
that fucking
damn.
community,
Oof.
like they really have put in and instilled fear into
Oof.
people. It's crazy.
Oh, now we're talking about fear.
Shut up,
That's rough.
oppositional. No, I'm not.
Is he in fear because he's
I'm
polypocket
doing the
size,
Rada effect.
or is he in fear
I'm pulling the
because it
Rada
fits his narrative?
tunnel voice. Mo
I'm going
33
with
gave me a good idea.
Nancy.
She said if I put my
So that
phone
would
in
be all of the
a
above.
tin can, then it'd be a good troll. So
Well,
I put
Abe,
my
thank
phone
you
in
for
a
admitting
tin
that you
can.
stalk me. I appreciate that.
I want to give a extra big shout out to Mo 33. I don't know if we'll be able to talk again, Mo 33. I know they won't give you permission. So
What
it
is
was nice to
this
get to know you, and thank you for having my back.
YouTube
Thank you for being
mafia in his brain?
sweet.
Who, Rebel or Abe?
I know they
Oh,
won't let
both.
you come back
Both of
here,
them.
but it was
I don't
nice to
know.
get to know you.
I agree, Dave.
Are you
Oh,
gonna be sent to?
Yeah, he
Gonna be
does. He
deported
thinks.
from this country soon. So time is
who's going to be deported? What is he
passing.
saying?
Are you trying to help the tinfoil hat too?
No,
I'm not.
Bubs.
They are
I'm
oppositional.
not
No,
sure if
I'm
he's
not.
ever come in here before.
Looking for who? ST, is that STL?
Abe, who are you talking to? What big word? I know lots of big words, darling.
Uh-huh.
And I know the right context. I get to use them at work. It's fun.
Ooh, and 9 times out of 10 we don't have to look them up on
You're like
Google.
the Duchess of Dutchness of evil ghost community.
Isn't that crazy? See
You're
how
like
that
Duchess
works?
of
Oh my
Dutchness
God.
2.0. We're over here.
Like a fucking dolphin.
Mm, 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 mm. Now that's fucked up, Elizabeth K.
Yeah.
Well,
Apparently.
Let me give you minus the forehead.
So
Like you
it's
don't have a bigger forehead. Like you don't have.
something
You have a
like
Well,
that.
you
pretty.
just
You have a
said
pretty
you
decent
track
sized
me.
forehead, though. I'll give you that.
That's what a
Like if
stalker
for the
does, buddy.
Duchess of that
Fuck your face up
community,
with your fucking
you have a pretty
definitions,
decent
idiot.
sized forehead. I'll say that.
Who,
I
me?
said no. I told him he had to behave if he was going to stay here.
Hey, Ed. Yeah, you weirdo. When you're tracking people on the
I
internet,
don't know
you
what
are
that
stalking
means,
them.
but okay. All right.
No, Nemesis. Well,
Has he ever come in here?
no, he's never come in here.
I like how you even
And
dyed your hair
STL is
like
blocked.
red to symbolize the whole
Is
evil
it?
ghost,
Yeah,
Satan,
Andrew blocked him.
satanicness.
Oh.
I like it. It's like you got the matching lipstick
Oh.
and all.
Abe, darling, this is one of the reasons you're not liked. You're so
Retarded.
black and white, needy with somebody that's black and white and always has
Fine,
to
just
be
a little.
right.
I'll drop the link
It's just no fun.
just
Hey,
for a
Robert.
little bit.
Hey,
I don't
Robert.
want to, but anything
Uh-oh.
to call you, come up. I'll see who else I'll let up here. I might let you up too.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
The chick who paints her hair red. The chick who paints her hair red.
These earlier streams,
Do you
side
indeed
chat was
have a
ignoring him and
podcast? He
ignoring it, so
does.
he
I watch it
booted
every
and they were
morning,
talking
actually.
about stuff that had nothing to do with him.
He has it on Spotify as
Robert said
well.
hello.
If you check on Spotify and you type that name in, chances are you're gonna find him. He's big around Spotify. He's big on
I would, but I don't know how to.
Pandora. I don't know if you have Pandora, but he's also
No,
got
he
a
doesn't
show
have
on
me
there.
blocked on StreamYard.
It's my
I'm
prime
not blocked
time.
on
I go over
StreamYard,
there a
and I'm
lot.
not blocked on Google, but he's got me blocked on YouTube.
Flying Monkey, I can imagine it, and that's the
For
guy
sure.
that I fake a migraine and
You
have to
heard?
get the fuck out of there. I'm serious. I have done it before. Done it on a first date.
I'm
Fake
gonna
a
let
migraine. I
let
have
up
to
my
get
friend.
out of here.
Let's talk about space travel. So how many of you think that space travel is real and that we actually travel to the moon?
Come on, baby.
Uh-oh, take 5 there, Abe.
Let me play a quick intro before I let up my friend.
Like I said, all he has to do is behave. But he doesn't know how to socialize or let go of
What
solution.
is this nonsense?
Is he shutting it down or is he trying to get you straight? I can't read that.
I don't know. We'll just
I
mute
tried
that
the
bullshit until he's done.
I tried the tinfoil hat and panties. What does that say?
Let's see what we got going on with old Rebel.
What did you say, Alpo? I read that you went too fast. Woo.
Yeah, take 5. There, cancel Abes. Hang on, let me check on our boy real quick.
Abe, whatever.
You'll have to start over. I muted the mic.
I didn't get to see all Oppo's comments.
Yeah, he does that.
Oh, did he get rid of her? I can't see him.
I should really piss Connie off. Do you want some content? No, I don't need content, buddy. But I'll be happy to end this live if you want to go live, and everybody go over there. Um,
Yes, Apo.
I don't care either way. I just wanted to come on, and not that people don't already know, but they may not know the ins and outs. Him saying that the lawyers played some dirty trick on him. Okay, first off and foremost, I think everybody or most everybody knows, um, lawyers don't play dirty tricks. They play by the book. Just because something happens to come off as dirty, that's only because you allowed it, right? The other thing is that they had to have been egregiously in violation of that mediated order that was probably, well, I mean, I would wager everything 100% sure, signed by a judge, right? Uh, and just like Brett said, they would not get off their lazy asses and go find somewhere else to live
Mhm.
because they are both lazy, bum, addict pieces of shit. And rather than go and spend another 13 months or more, if it's true what the little ferret said, that they sent in a plumber to then turn around and basically refuse to leave and send them the double deuces because they are employed by the rightful owners, then so be it, you crybaby little bitch. Ain't nothing dirty about that. At least there ain't nothing dirty about it considering what you and your nasty fucking cheese hog mother Ellen were doing, which was sitting on your filthy fucking asses in a property that didn't fucking belong to you. So you didn't even deserve $10,000, you little shit. They should have literally had the fucking sheriffs escort your fucking ass out and fucking tow your goddamn car and leave you in the fucking street. That's exactly what should have fucking happened. But that's all I really wanted to go live and say, you know? And also let him know that this is karma, you know? You are getting your payback, you little shit. And you're getting it day after day after day after day. And it's a beautiful thing. It's an absolutely beautiful thing. And then there's Wednesday. And I didn't realize, I mean, I thought I was relatively abreast on the court situations, but I didn't know that he had a trial or another court thing coming up in February. I thought this
Yeah,
month
'cause
was it.
no, this month, my understanding, it could be wrong. Somebody in chat can correct me, but this month is for his shenanigans at the
Yeah,
courthouse,
that's what he was saying this
and
morning.
next month I thought was the HO.
Oh, okay. See, I thought both of them were going to be this month.
I don't think so. They're getting their money's worth out of him coming back and forth.
Yeah, they are, I guess. Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. All right, let me check on him and see what's going on over here. Is he
How
talking
come he's
again?
letting Brett post, but you're
Hey
private?
guys, just know because my
Uh-oh.
charger's all
The
locked
S8,
up.
the S8 is dying,
What's
Yeah,
guys.
going
you
on?
probably
Yeah, what's going on?
nothing. Just my phone died right when I was about to let you
Oh,
up.
sorry,
So if
hot
it
mic.
dies while I have you up here, just keep them entertained for like till I am able to
Yeah, man.
get the thing. It should be good, but just in case it
So,
drains.
so, what was the point of them calling you into a Discord? Like, what was that under the disguise of?
What's up, Poppy? The Discord server, like, well, or why
Yeah,
did
like,
they invite me?
like earlier. I mean, they already kicked you out once, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
I'll
then,
be back,
so
guys.
what was the fucking point of them calling you in just so they could fucking break you or something?
Well, no, there was some people who were like pretty, like they were cool, and they wanted me back there, and I mean they were being respectful. Some people, I mean most people were. It was just the few that we know about that are like the ones who are kind of being tyrants and having control over the
I'm going to give
masses.
y'all a
And
synopsis.
there's kind of a lot of people like held hostage in Discord.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, I guess what I'm. So my question is like, So they called you into the Discord to what? Like, what was the,
The gist of it?
Oh, Dave, this
Yeah.
month
Well,
is
I
the
mean, at first
RO.
they weren't
Yeah,
really coming
the
after me.
violation.
They were going
That's
at
the
like Ladybug.
the
They
stuff at the
talked a lot
courthouse, the
about
shenanigans, right?
like the Dutchy stuff.
I'll be
They
stunned
talk
if
a
they
lot
ever find
about
him
like, you know,
guilty.
sometimes they bring things up about me here and there, but it wasn't like to the point where
Hey, Stormy.
like they were digging deep into like the Kate blog and shit till like earlier today. And that didn't really even come out
Who is
because of like it was
MM?
really because someone else was asking like where I started off.
I
And
don't
then,
even
you know,
understand these
that's when Fairy
icons.
Goddess was like,
I get the
oh,
heart, but what's
Kate
in front
wrote
of
a
the
blog
heart?
about him and because him and his mother were scamming people 5 years ago and blah. And that's when I was like, I got pissed and kind of lost my cool.
Is that his girly voice?
So,
He lost
Gotcha.
his
but I mean, like, I don't know if I was like in because they didn't even want to let me in the main server.
Is that me on here?
Yes.
They had me in some like solitary confinement part at first, and then they let me into the main server.
Okay.
But I mean,
Thank you. I love you.
I don't know.
I was
Yeah,
given a
that's retarded.
synopsis.
Is it Abe whining or is it Rebel?
Rebel.
I
But
don't
we
know why
know
they act that way. I
you're
really
on
don't.
Hey, Stormy.
I mean, like I said, they're not all like that. Like there are good ones in there. It's
There's
just
good
that the
ones.
ones that act that way kind of are the ones that are outspoken. They're the ones that kind of talk or speak for.
She's over by the grill.
I wouldn't say they speak for everyone, but they won't let certain people get their say. I'm sure, you know, it's like I'm sure there's people who want to give their opinion as well, and they just don't really seem to get it.
People give their opinion and you block them.
You know how it is.
Yeah, it just seems like a bunch.
Like Harry Balls, you know Harry Balls, how he is, you know.
Paulie won't
I
tell
don't
him
know
the
why
truth.
he
Like,
runs a fucking
Rebel,
mouth
buddy,
anyway.
if you just go get a
Like
job,
like him,
and spend less time on YouTube and
Christ
maybe
Manson. I
get
don't
your
know if you
feet
know
on the
anything about
ground
that dude, Christ
and actually
Manson.
develop some
No,
social
I just
skills and earn a
anytime I ever
paycheck
saw him was
and
over
some
here with you.
self-worth, then you wouldn't be in this
Weird.
situation.
'Cause
I mean,
he
wasn't
seems
that
to-
the beginning? Wasn't that like, wasn't he ever here talking to you?
I don't remember any Christ Manson over here. Like I remember being like, that's a creepy guy who I have no idea about. I don't know anything about Christ
No,
Manson.
I'm
No, I
not
thought I
Harry
saw him in
Ball.
your chat talking one time.
I don't know, maybe, but I probably blocked him right away because I like
Watching the
creepy.
posts and then
But
seeing
seems to be
which
someone
device
that
you
they
were
talk
on,
to a
and I was
lot.
like,
That
okay, that's not
seems to
going
hang
good.
out with Kick a lot now.
No, I think
I don't
my
know. Corrosive,
my
obviously.
sock is
You know
Yeah.
Good
him.
Time Camel
He's a
Man.
clock.
Still has your channel to this day.
All right.
It's kind of funny that like the channel that he still has is like really your channel. Like it's the funniest thing. Like he didn't even work for it really. Like most of the subs were gotten by you. Like he had like 990 subs when you gave him the channel. So he put like minimal
Well, I'm
effort
loving this nervous
into
laugh,
like building.
and I'm loving the
Yeah,
laughing face
I didn't need the
emojis.
channel, you know.
Thank
I
you to
think
whoever's
that was the
doing that.
channel that I
Hey,
made
Katie.
talking about Brian, you know, News New England, and I was like, yeah, I don't need it.
I knew you had a
No, I know.
Louisiana connection, girl.
Trust me, I've gone through a lot of channels.
Gotta
since
always
then.
throw it back to
Even
Brian
I
King.
know.
Yeah.
A lot more than even just the ones I have. Like so, it's
Well,
like remember the one.
got taken down, and then you fucking started another one. You didn't fucking care.
I lost one to Wandering Hippie. I still swear, like to this day, I feel like he was behind that. I don't know for sure, but like I almost feel like he like intentionally like let them do that sometime. But I don't know.
Who are they talking about?
Brian and
It's like neither here nor there. I didn't even have like 500 subs on that channel. Like the moment I hit 500 subs, and just like I remember watching like TV or something and walking away from the screen, and this motherfucker Tonic found a way into my DMs and Discord, and I get like a notification, and he's like, "Your channel's gone," or he was, oh no, he wrote terminated,
Chat will know.
and I was just like, "Motherfucker."
So what? I mean, what did Wandering Hippie do?
No, somebody gave their channel to
He
Polly. I
well,
thought that
he
was
just walked
sweet.
away
I
from the
can't
screen, and then
No,
Helen
I thought
Keller
Polly
porn
gave
bombed
somebody
him,
a channel.
and then they porn bombed
maybe
my stream
I can't remember all this
through
bullshit.
his stream. Well, because I was streaming him. Yeah.
I got you. God damn.
Yeah.
How many
And,
times have you seen that happen though? Like, you know,
I
you're
know. So Happy
Sweetie,
Hippie, no, I
even-
mean Hippie, Wandering
Even
Hippie.
if
So
you
he like
even
got
know
up and like
Bobby's
walked away to like go to
charcoal.
the bathroom,
Well,
and
she
that's when
may
they hit
be
him.
trolling him.
But like they said, he was like away for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or some shit.
I have
So,
no
like,
idea who she is.
They just were like, "Fuck it," and
I just hope she's not
that's like I was
somebody-
watching TV in the other room, like because like that's the thing. Like I did it so many times. Like, you know how many
Well,
times
new
like I
people are
walked
gonna
away
come in, and then
from
they're
the
gonna get their
screen,
hopes
and
dashed.
no
and,
problem. I'd go
So the
play some
cycle
video games, watch a
continues.
movie. Just
Yeah.
I wouldn't even pay attention to what the fuck was going on, and like it would be good. And that one
That doesn't
day, I
surprise
did the
me,
same
Shane.
thing exactly how I usually do, except it wasn't safe because apparently they, found a way in. Because I never thought that they were gonna like pull some shit like that, porn bomb somebody else's stream through the means of like me restreaming it, like because I thought it was gonna be like fine. And usually like I have banners like
Right.
up on the screen to cover shit anyway, so I'm not usually.
He's not
they
in there
backdoor
right now.
fucked you.
Oh, shit, my phone's dying, Paulie. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't have a sock in there.
Poppy.
I think he found it out
What's up,
about
Rebecca?
6 months ago, and he had it blocked, so I quit using it.
Dirty South Cats.
I think he's on Bad Sport. Give me a second, I'll tell you.
You play any good master
No, he's on
multiplayers
Rebel
lately,
City.
Rebecca?
Yeah. Be sure to give him a thumbs down, guys.
Yeah, he loves that.
They are right about that.
Favorites.
Shelley should take you to Disney World. She did promise that to you, Rebel.
Well, if he would just relent
Just
and
a sec,
accept her
just a sec.
love, she would take him to Disney World.
Shelley?
Yeah.
Oh,
She'd make
it's my
it
show
fun.
now.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, she might
It's
castrate
the
him,
Paulie
but,
Crispy Show
you know,
with your host,
he'll have
Paulie
to run around
Crispinus.
sockless. He won't be able to run the water,
Well, I will do nothing.
you know.
No, I think that girl's is
Shelley would wear him
I
out.
definitely will not porn bomb him.
by beating him down.
I mean, whatever means necessary.
All the
whatever that
ladies in
means.
the house.
I don't know.
scream.
I see her as I'm
Nothing.
gonna nag you to
Okay,
death.
cool. All right. Well,
I think Shelley would be
it's
very
slightly awkward.
micromanaging,
Oh God, yeah.
Poppy, where are you from?
you know. But I think if
Poppy's
I think if
probably a
Rebel would
sock
just
account. That's
relent,
probably not even a real woman.
Shelley would get on,
It's probably
like
an
let him
AI
get on with the
generated woman.
grift.
Rebel, just let you know when you come back.
Shelley would
She
let
could
him
be
get
an
on with the
AI
grift down there in Florida,
sent by
and
the
then she would
Russians.
have that Ellen money. You know what I mean? He could bring in like an extra like $75 a month or something.
Well,
He'd probably have to quit smoking cigarettes. I think maybe. I don't
maybe.
know. I don't know. Do you think?
Have I sold anything nice lately?
Do you guys think that she would?
Yeah, I sell cars. Yeah.
She would build or have a bunk bed built in
Oh,
Honey
you came
Bunny's
from
cage
Mr.
for
and
Rebel.
Mrs. P's community.
Like they would have to share
Gotcha. Okay.
the
I
bunny
don't
cage.
watch them. I don't know anything about them.
only if he hops to it.
So
Poppy comes
there's
from the
that.
PP community.
Oh, poor thing.
No kidding, right?
I used to know a lot more that was going on in this community. I've given that up.
I think
That
Honey
in real
Bunny.
life.
Nothing has changed.
I think-
Ollie?
I think Honey would make Rebel his bitch.
Yep.
That's what.
But
I think.
Honey's got some skills. He jumped out the way quick.
You follow Vic
Rebel would have got
and
smashed
Rebel.
by that ball.
Rebel wouldn't even have been
Yeah.
out there. He's a vampire. He's scared of the sun.
I don't watch Vic either.
He's
Hi,
scared
Red.
of
You're
the
back.
dark. He's scared of everything. What would that be?
Oh,
A
there's
bitch.
2 reps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a bitch. That works.
I gotta let myself up. on a different
Rebel,
device.
what
That
are
way,
you? You're not a vampire. I
I
mean,
can
you're
do it
kind
on
of a
my phone.
vampire.
Do you
You're
know
like a
what's better
monetary
than one
vampire,
rep?
2 rebs.
but you're
That's
also
right.
scared of the
That's right.
dark.
That's right. It's 2 reps.
So the only thing
Like a
about
rainy
this is like I
child.
You're
let myself up
practically
as a
dead.
guest, so I can't let
Ooh.
anybody up.
See,
Oh,
we
did
should
you
do
really?
like a
That's funny.
Because I have to
variety
charge the
show
phone.
where
Well,
it's
It
no, I can
does.
if I
no,
like.
no,
It's
no.
called his
I
life.
lose
I know,
backstage,
but I'm
but
saying it should
I
be a
can only do
variety
that
show, not like
on
you
the
know,
phone
all of
side
the
because it starts live on
maladjusted
the phone.
personalities, the multiple
Gotcha,
personalities that he
gotcha,
has,
gotcha.
but
Just
he
let
could
us know
do
why
he
you
could
were
like
gone. Poppy tried to hit on
he
me,
could
but I
like
wasn't half again.
cover his
Okay.
face in baby powder
Oh, no,
and
she's fine.
slick his hair
Okay. She was
back
like,
like a
"Oh,
vampire, you know what I
a
mean? And
clapback
just do an
podcast. You're
entire
so sexy." And
whining
I was like, "No, thank
show
you.
where
Okay,
he's
calm
whining
down."
about donos and
I'm
shit, but
almost
do it
sure
as
she's
like
an
a
AI
vampire,
robot sent by
you
the
know?
Russians.
He's close
Yeah,
to that. He's
yeah.
very close.
But do it
I
as
mean,
an
Sounds
actual
you can see
vampire.
that in the picture. You can see
Your
that in the picture.
donos
She
are
could be an
oops,
AI robot,
I don't want
and
to
she does
imitate
kind of
somebody who
look
thinks
kind of Russian.
you know I'm
But she could be. She could
imitating
be
them.
Russian.
Don't want to listen to a bunch of bullshit.
I
Hey,
mean,
Brett.
we could be being infiltrated by the Russians
Yeah.
right now, which
Having a
would
real
be
life is important.
I bet his mom is
exactly,
being
which would be
invaded by
alarming.
a Russian right now.
That's not
I
good.
don't
So
know.
I thought that was TIFF Mafia. So is that like a faction of TIFF Mafia? MM is because I thought you were
I
TIFF
mean,
Mafia.
So what happened to like?
Oh
I
no,
swear to
only
God, I
TIFF
was
Mafia is allowed to know.
putting away
Oh, okay.
some clothes in my
Wasn't
space bags in the
wasn't too
den
sure.
when I was listening to him, and I
Uh,
missed
So
it with the
who the
vacuum
fuck is
cleaner.
TIFF
And I
Mafia?
swear to God, he said,
I don't even
"I'm
know.
sorry,
I think
nobody
it's
can
a
chat
pony
here
sector
today
thing.
except
Pony
my
thing,
my donors."
Is it a pony thing?
probably.
which
Okay.
was nobody.
Krama thing. It's a Krama
Fuck.
thing.
I don't know. I didn't hear that.
hmm
Was that when it may have been
Apparently,
when the Cowboy game was on?
bedtime Coon is trying to steal my clout.
Oh,
What? How so?
Yeah,
Did he just
he's
call me a
trying, man.
coon?
He's
Oh,
trying
you
hard.
racist little fucker, you.
You're John. That's John Golf.
Oh,
What the hell? I
John
had
Golf.
no idea that was
Oh,
John Golf.
I can't
You
believe
crazy
it.
motherfucker.
Because he used to have
Did
the
you
name
guys hear that?
IP
Oh my
something
goodness.
for a while. And after
Bedtime
that, I had
Coon.
no idea where the hell John Golf was. And apparently, he's been hiding behind this
It's
name.
kind of funny, actually.
Oh, okay. Why doesn't John
Okay, that
Golf
makes
just
sense.
come under his Macho Man character?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't understand why people
so-
just switch off all the time.
Yeah. Apparently, Pat S got booted from the same Discord server that I got booted from too earlier.
Oh,
you
did
hear
he?
him whine
Did he?
about the
Yeah.
Discord?
Then they let him back in.
I mean, he's been whining about it for like
the
2
reasoning
days.
behind him getting
maybe 3.
booted
I hate
was
you guys,
something
but
very
you won't
petty. I
talk
don't
to
really
me.
remember what it was.
Did it have to do with the whole Amanda thing?
No, it was something really stupid. It had nothing to do with Amanda thing.
I gotta be honest. He was in Huck's server, but then I guess they got to him like, you can't be in Huck's server. You're the devil. Yeah.
Oh, they got to. Yeah, they tried to pull that with me. They were like, "Oh, Rebel, who do you have in your server?" And I'm like, they were like, "Is Huck in there?" And I'm like, "I don't know, maybe." And they were like, "Oh, never mind. I'm not doing it."
Thanks,
Yeah,
Jane.
I don't get that, but it is what it is.
Well, it's just a lot of estrogen competitiveness.
Of course, that stupid little
Alex
fucking
O'Nine says, "Lost your
mooch would
cool
complain
and
about how
different."
much estrogen is in a fucking
I didn't do
Discord
anything.
server. He can't compete.
So I put Fairy Goddess's first name there in the
What a fucking
chat of the
faggot.
Discord.
Oh my
I mean, they
god,
know
I
it
can't
now. They know
compete
it
with the
now.
fucking
I mean,
women.
that got brought up a year and a half ago when they were actually
Oh,
2 years ago when
Polly.
they, I was dating her and
Rebel,
they
you're
didn't like
Polly's
me, so they
bitch.
wanted to,
He didn't see it.
get at me. So that's
But like
bullshit.
Abe, he doesn't care
No,
as long
Brittany,
as they're
that's a
not
lie.
attached
Kate
to
did
him.
not try
That's
to help me.
amazing.
And no, she did nothing to help me build my channels. And I
He
don't know why
can't
the fuck
even
people keep pushing
outrun
that
a
lie, but
fat
it's
guy on the
insulting because
fucking
I did a
internet.
lot to build these channels myself. Like yeah, there's other
That's
people who
fucked
help,
up.
It's too
and
much work.
but like she
Y'all know
didn't
it's too much
help.
work.
Like what the hell?
I'd be
Brittany
surprised
came out of the woodwork.
that he
Yeah, she
runs the
did.
WADA.
I know. I haven't talked to her in so
Because
long.
he's
Hey,
expensive
Britt.
for
It's
that.
good to see you.
I think what you're
Yeah,
saying
and that's
is
the thing. I can't just block her here because I'm not
he-
on my other
He's too
device,
lazy to
so I don't
turn
have
off.
any
That's
moderator
what I said.
control right here.
Oh, I was thinking like
And
He
Rebecca says you're always
he
trying to
dry
rewrite
sands
history.
his dowel rod.
No, it's just that they keep rewriting history, or they keep getting it wrong
Tony, just don't.
and trying to say
Just
that like
don't.
my truth is a lie,
I like being
and
innocent.
it's like
Well,
that
use
pisses
your
me off
imagination.
because it's not. And
Well,
after
even can I
I
ask you?
half-assed
Can I be
heard
honest
what you
with you?
said,
Even
but I
if it
don't hold you.
was true, that has been
Dry
so
sands
fucking
his
long
dowel rod.
ago.
Oh, I
Like,
can hear the sand.
no, I
why?
get it, but it's
Why?
not
Why are
true
they?
though.
No, I understand. I believe you. What I'm saying is, why bring
Or
it
maybe Ellen
up?
spits on it
Oh,
for him. I
right.
don't
Like,
Don't
why would
go
he
there.
do that?
Who
Well,
knows?
You know what I mean?
they had
So
These two
much
have a
has
really strange
happened since
relationship. You know what I
then.
mean?
because there's people who want to know the
I'm not gonna be able
origins
to have no
of
rocky
me and
road
shit.
later.
But like, if they're gonna like
Why?
wanna, if they want to know
Don't
that
big
sort
me.
of stuff, like ask me. Don't ask somebody else. You know, like don't ask a
See,
voice chat
Larry
full of fucking
says, see,
strangers
Connie has
that
this
know
extra
nothing
gay
about
voice on
me.
today. Yeah.
You know, and I'm not saying that like like I'm mad at anybody for wanting to know. Like it's just like, but if people do want to know, just just ask me, because chances are I know the truth, and I know
But you
because
don't
I'm
tell it.
me. Fairy Goddess never lived in my body. She doesn't know who I am. Brittany here, she
We
was a
all know who
Turtle
you
Boy
are, you
supporter who
dipshit.
attacked me
Oh my
right from the
god.
get go. Like she
Wow.
was one of the people who asked to see like proof of me getting a job, and then she'd give me $40, and then from that point on she tried to like own me with that shit, and I never
Oh my
took that
God.
$40. Remember I sent it back to you,
He's the
Brittany?
one
Remember that?
that thinks
Remember I never took
because
your
people
I
gave
never
him
took your
money
money.
that
Remember
they
that?
want something from him.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Brittany, bitch.
I showed her the proof that I even showed her the proof that I got a job, because that's why she sent the $40, and I still sent it back, didn't I, Brittany?
I wonder if Brittany ever got her house done.
Okay, Bubs, thanks.
Mhm.
All right.
You remember,
Bubs.
like, for a while there, she had like some walls that was all fucked up.
Mhm. Oh yeah. I mean, she used to be a
Brittany says, "I
crackhead.
still have that $40. You
I
made
don't know
it."
about that. I just remember that one time she was showing us her walls.
I don't think
Yeah.
so, Jane. I think he was talking about
Burn
She
her.
still has that 40.
Fairy
Do you
Goddess.
need
He's
it?
got a
Yeah,
heart
we'll
over her
we'll
today.
take it for him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brian,
no,
that's
I
true.
don't want her money.
Rebel,
Sneaky one.
Rebel, you're trying to get your motherfucking birthday gift. Shut the fuck
Well,
up,
I
dude.
mean,
Yeah,
all
he'll
a
take
chick
it.
has to do to know his body
I mean, if you give it to
is to
Polly,
look
and then
at
if you want, he can give it
a
to
wooden
me.
spoon
There's a whole exchange through
I think-
or
PayPal.
possibly a
You
butter
won't
knife.
get as
Then you
the
know.
amount you want,
What's
you know,
that,
because it has to
Cooney
go through
chick's
the whole
name?
fee
Who?
thing. That would
The
be
Cooney
stupid.
chick?
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Cooney chick.
Yeah, the
We
I
anorexic
don't think
chick.
there's
We
anyone
built your
else that's
channel
Starts with
as
an
a stock account and
Ernestina,
says,
or
"Send
what's her
me your
name?
donos."
Iglesia. What's her name? Cooney.
I don't know.
Yes,
yeah.
that
no.
anorexic chick.
I don't
we
know.
went to.
Oh, she says, "K, I'll send the Brett."
Oh,
Well, that's
I
your
don't
own
know her
fucking problem
name,
if you
but
want to send that shit
okay,
to
what
Brett.
about it? Oh yeah,
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
send it to Brett. I'd
Yep,
rather
that
you
is
not
fine.
mess with me. You were a co-host of Brett, so it's very telling that you'd give money to Brett,
Oh no, it was
Brittany, especially after he
it
shit
was
on you and your
Brittany,
boyfriend. I mean,
Jane.
husband. Yeah.
She said, "Okay, I'll send it to Brett." He loves that shit too.
I don't know how they take credit for building your channel. How's that work too?
Because we all hate you and we
It's
lose all of our
called
subs to
jealousy.
all of
No, I
our
mean I just don't
subs,
see
sorry.
how that's even possible that they think that. I
No,
don't.
they
I
don't
don't.
think
I
it.
don't
They
remember
just
Kate
say
ever
it
promoting
to
you.
make people. No, I know that they just say it just to make people like think that they would like cared, because like I dead ass don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember them ever being there. Like that's what I'm saying.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, that's right, John Golf. The Pauly exchange rate will get Rebel 25 cents on the dollar.
It's so stupid.
Like of all
It's
the things that matter in his life that he needs to be concerned with, and who
Fucking
built his
John Golf.
channels or didn't build his channels.
No, but like I mean,
His
I don't know what the
shitty
hell they're
that
doing. Like I have
Wade
no
built
idea
his
half the
channels.
time.
It's simple.
Like right now,
Yeah,
I'm being
pretty
restreamed
much.
by Bedtime Clown. You know what I mean? Like I don't like. I
Are
just
you
noticed
really?
that-
Why would
Yeah.
Bedtime
I
Clown
just
be-
noticed that shit right now. Like
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
I
God.
literally just.
Wah, wah,
Yeah, you just noticed.
wah.
Sometimes I gotta be honest, this stuff's funny. It just really is. Like
Thank you,
I don't
Polly.
ever. I look back and think to myself, how did I ever get myself in that mess?
Apparently, Flying Monkey One is over there. Jane
Hey,
Miller is
Stella.
over there. Stormy, Joe Samuel,
Stella.
Beach, Katie. She has a
There you
wrench
go.
over there.
Yeah.
Ed Ramirez, Dave Peterson. I think I said him already.
Yeah.
Brian King has
Forgot
a wrench
Sugar
over there.
Crits.
Sugar Crits. I've seen Stella. Oh yeah, Stella's over there.
All the shout outs.
You know what else is
Yeah.
over here? My money, bitch.
Oh, there's Andrew. There's
Ooh.
the meth head joining along with the wrench and
What's
all.
up, Andrew?
You guys have chat.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We got a
wants to
shout
know,
out from We
Rebel,
Built Your Channel
honest question,
on
what do you
his
think
chat.
about the Turtle Boy stuff?
All right, Flying Monkey, take care, sweetie.
All right,
I don't
Flying
think
Monkey,
it's right
see ya.
everything happening to him. I mean, to be honest, but you know, he's gotten himself wrapped up in some other shit. I mean, with the whole case that he's dealing with, like that's a whole other, like that's a murder case, like things like that. Like, you know, he's pissed off clearly a lot of people who
Who's he talking
are
about?
Turtle Boy.
powerful people.
Oh, he was
maybe,
saying
and
earlier today.
I don't know.
That,
I don't think it's right what's going on, everything that's
hey,
happening to him,
how's
but
it
like,
feel
you know,
to have
it's
your
like
life taken away. Some
there's a lot of
bullshit
corrupt
like that.
Aiden's a
police out there
fucking
and shit.
retard.
I don't know what the fuck.
There was
but, like, at the
a
same time, I
there
don't
was
know.
a post on
Like
his
it's
channel
crazy.
earlier where he was whining about
that
not
whole
seeing his kid's basketball game and
the
shit like that, and
accusation
how
saying
wrong
that
he's
like
been done. And I'm
used
like,
his girlfriend that he was with as
you
recent
dumb
or something, and
motherfucker.
that's why they
Whatever, man.
locked him away. Like, I don't know. Like that, the whole thing is just like crazy because it's like you'd think that someone like him would be smart. Like,
I'm sure there'll be
especially
plenty
dealing
of
with all
people
this
around on the internet
legal shit. He's
20
not
years
like
from now
stupid.
when they can
So,
kind of
you
sort of
know,
understand
I don't
exactly what
know.
kind of a
Just
piece of
it's
shit you
a
really
lot of
were
people are
there,
out to
Aiden.
get him.
To
Definitely
set
trying
the
to set him
record
up,
straight with
and
them
Kate
so that they
and
never
a lot of
fucking
others
talk to
have
you
ties with a
ever.
lot of people who
We
can
see We Built Your Channel.
play a lot of games
Hello.
with his
Well,
head.
I mean, don't you believe you can be smart and make a lot of stupid mistakes, huh?
Yeah, no, and I mean him. You know, he's dealt with a lot of shit already. You know, he can't keep up with all these people trying to attack him. Like that's the thing. Like unless he had like a big group of bodyguards willing to, you know, let him know every little
What joke
detail
did
of
I
people
make
trying to
about
fuck
that
him
the other
over.
I
It's
don't
like, you know, he's
remember.
not gonna really
It was so
know.
fine.
You know, like just like me. Like if there's too many people coming at me at once, you know, even if there's a few people that care, it's like it's still I'm outnumbered like 10-1. Just like him, he's outnumbered, you know, 101. And you know, there's a lot more people who want, you
I
know,
like
him hurt or
him.
some
Who would have
shit or in
thought Turtle
jail
Boy
than
acting the way he
me.
does, getting such an
So
injustice
like,
committed on him?
you know, it's fucked. But I
Fucking
mean,
87 goddamn
I don't
felonies.
know.
He's facing
He's
like
done a
4,000
lot to hurt
years in
people too. I mean,
prison.
not
Oh, I
hurt
missed my
people
kid's
physically, but you know,
basketball
he's done a
game.
lot to
Jesus
fuck with people as
Christ.
well. So
He's
I mean,
on
I
fucking
can't really say that he
suicide
deserves
watch,
this though.
you know,
I mean, like,
as
you
he
know,
should be,
if
with a
if
bunch
I
of
were to see
goddamn
justice come
fucking
to him,
kid
I would
touchers
like
in
to see it
fucking
the right
county.
way,
You
not
know,
just like
what a
him pinning a
fucking
bunch
winner
of
that
false
guy
charges or
is.
some shit
And then
on
the
him. Like
dumb
that's like this
motherfuckers
is
that
just
go on his
bullshit.
fucking shit that he's not even
But
posting, right? And they're like, oh
I
my
mean,
god,
whatever.
Turtle Boy, we support you so
You
much. And all
remember
I
that
can
one
think
time
is,
Brittany tried to date you?
these are the people that vote,
No, she didn't.
y'all.
You're right, I made that shit up.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
no,
I know we've
no,
done some
so
stupid
she's
shit, but
crazy.
Jesus
Anyways,
Christ.
she's like married.
Made some bad decisions.
I'm not rambling. It's my computer because I have to talk right into it, unlike my phone where I have to where I can like talk comfortably, and my phone's only at 7%.
He is. He's like
So
a
I have to wait
whiny
till it's at
little
least on
goat.
50%.
It was a joke, Brittany. It was a joke.
I was going to say a lamb,
Clearly,
but a
it was
lamb
a
is way
joke.
too
I
innocent.
do sound like a lamb.
Funny,
Yeah.
funny.
That's because I am innocent.
So, Bedtime Clown's watching us. Should we
We
say
are,
hi
Polly.
to
Hey, how
everyone in
you
the Bedtime
doing?
Clown podcast?
What's up?
Yes.
I mean,
It's the two retards in a restream.
they're
See,
desperate.
you know what's sad about it is like they won't admit that you're pretty popular, Rebel.
Oh, I'll admit it. We love Rebel. What are you kidding?
Well, I
Hours
mean,
of
Because it's true though. I mean, anytime that
They still work off
anytime
money.
that you
No shit, right?
restream someone their whole broadcast, it's
Oh.
because they're popular and
That's
you're
it, Polly.
I don't
feeding
know,
off
Sugar Crits. You know,
their content. If that makes sense.
Mm.
I
yeah.
don't know.
I mean, it's like unintentionally, yeah, I got kind of popular, but I never really wanted to be.
I mean,
So,
who doesn't do that kind of shit
like,
on
Yeah.
Christmas
I
Eve,
don't
you know?
know.
Yeah.
I
That
still think,
When
I
you're
think
thinking
I
about,
mentioned this to
you
you
know,
like 6 months ago or a
setting
year
up
ago.
the train set
I
and
still think you
party
should
house
bring
with
some of the old
kids,
podcasts
so
back when you were
saucy
doing your
body.
Republican thing.
yeah, force
Oh
them to
yeah,
take
those are great,
the
and
abortion pill,
like
See,
I
and
didn't put
they really
stuff
were.
then threaten
I used to
everything
watch
about
them
them,
like when I would
and
do like I would
physically
do
assault
my
them
show and then like
while
later
you're
on
on the run. By the way,
so
I'd really put in
I don't
effort too.
know.
Like I'd sit there
I
and
know you did.
render. I'd
From
render like the
slacking
audio to all of my
on
streams and
getting
shit,
shit
and
done.
like put
I'm
it on
not getting
Spotify and
shit
like freaking
done.
yeah,
all
I
crazy
mean,
shit.
yeah,
And
right,
then like I
Sugar
just
Crits,
kind of
we've
got
all
lazy
been
and
there. I
stopped.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it was a lot of like I had to do a
I'm
lot of stuff
grateful
though.
it never even
Yeah, I
sat
know
in the
you.
back of a police
It
car.
seemed like you actually
God.
took it
If
pretty
I was a
serious
better
too, the fools.
streamer right
At
now,
first, I
I
was
would pull
trying
up
like
him
like I you know like I
banging a
wanted to
line off the
experiment.
console of
Like I
his
didn't know
Prius and going,
like
God
what I was doing
damn,
really, but like I
God
kind of wanted to
damn.
see what it was like to like if I
Did
put like a little bit of
that.
Turtle
effort.
Boy.
But
I may have
still, it was like
exaggerated a little bit,
Okay.
but he did
one
do that
person doing something like
for
that.
the
You can't
most
really
part.
like
I want to
I
give
don't
you
know.
just for driving a
I'm
It's
working on
hard.
it,
You
guys.
need like
I
a
don't know if he drives a
production
Prius. He
crew
drives
or
a
something
bitch
like
car. Oh,
that.
I'm sorry. Let
Like
me
you know,
correct that.
I'm
Drove.
surprised I managed
He
as much as I
drove.
did.
He's not driving anything right now.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? Beware COVID.
He
I
may be
know that's
wearing. Do you
dedication
know
to a
some of those
fucking sock
suicide suits
account.
they put
Yeah, that's
inmates in?
really
That
dedication.
They
is
call it a
dedication
turtle.
like a
Yeah,
Like
motherfucker.
I can't remember. It's a turtle
yeah, that's
something.
effort.
How ironic is it that Turtle Boy is wearing one of those turtle
But
suits and
yeah,
it's
it's just
probably green?
I don't know. Like
I think that's
with
fucking
something like
awesome.
politics, you really do need like a production team. Like I don't really know how I managed as much as I did by
Oh,
myself.
God.
To be honest,
What?
it's kind of insane.
Brittany,
What
even
COVID
if they
account?
Brittany, even if they hit the thumbs down, it gets
I
them.
don't see it.
It hits the algorithm. And
Oh,
it
beware
gets them
COVID and
shown.
snails.
So
Yeah, Brittany, it doesn't matter whether you hit the thumbs down or not.
So I
You
guess he's talking about
still
resolution.
watch me like obsessively,
I guess. I
and
don't know.
it's just kind of creepy now at this point. I mean, I'm moving on to bigger and better things. I mean, I'm
What is
going
that?
places and stuff.
Ooh.
Well, it
You
is a
know,
comedy show
be
after all.
deported to Mexico
Does that
a
mean
few
he's
days.
like
Hang on,
I
let's
heard
listen.
that you were going to Guantanamo Bay.
My green card expired, Polly.
oh
So
Oh, that's not good.
You heard that wrong,
yeah,
Polly. He's going to Guatemala
it's not
Gay.
good.
That means he's going to be in a donkey show in Guatemala.
But you know,
I thought that he meant
it's
that
you
he
know.
was moving up to
See, the thing is,
like the
in
carbonated
other third world
juice
nations, like there's a
drinks.
lot of
I thought
underprivileged
that was
children
moving
and
up.
stuff like that. But here in
be.
America, where people who grew up privileged, like Bedtime Clown and his wife, Voodoo Queen, they don't want kids. To them, kids are gross.
I have kids,
Kids
bitch.
eat their boogers.
My dad
They
was a
think kids are
mechanic, you
disgusting.
dumb motherfucker.
But
I'm self-made. You are
you know, they
stupid.
want people to look up to them because they're such good role models. Because they're a couple that hates children.
And yes, I do hate children. I just don't hurt them.
Or touch them
Oh
inappropriately.
yeah, they put crosses upside down in churches. Oh yeah, Voodoo Queen one time, she was with she was talking to Bedtime Clown while they were live, and she was like laughing. She was talking about how they went into a Christian store or church or something, and how they for
Is
fun
Hobby
because
Lobby
it was
Christian?
funny.
Hobby Lobby
Put
is
crosses
Christian,
upside down and
and
laughed.
my friend
Laughed
Lady
in
Witch
joy
needs all the credit for that
because the
because she
crosses
did
were
it.
put upside down in the Christian store. Like, what kind of monster thinks, hey, to find some humor and
Oh
joy,
yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
Hobby Lobby,
put
what a
these crosses
monster.
upside down and
Is
insult
that gonna
God.
disturb
I'm gonna
somebody while they're doing
humiliate
their
the Lord and
Play-Doh?
Savior.
It may cause some kind of a Karen to have a freak out that ends up going
Yeah,
viral on
man,
the
that's
internet.
dedication too.
Where it's
We
funny, it's put this cross upside down. Like what?
Yeah,
And
uh,
that's how you
sugar
know, like
grits.
Rebel, who do you think should have won the next election? Brittany
Look at
wants
Polly.
to.
Can we please stop talking about this stupid
the
shit?
next election.
Mhm.
I don't even know who's running.
Donald Trump.
Oh my
Is he?
God, he said he
Yeah,
was running.
It's okay.
Donald Trump and your boy Biden.
Your mama.
And who else?
That's it.
No one else is running yet.
I don't
Well, you're
think
running
so.
your mouth.
Well, that should be interesting.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, Donald Trump is still up like fucking 40 points or anyone else. So
Shocker.
Yeah.
You're good, Bubs.
Turns out
And then after
people
you
like
start doing what,
lower taxes, lower gas prices,
I don't know, he's got the
more
vote of a lot of people
jobs.
now.
Please don't start.
Plus, our fucking economy's junk.
I know, bro. It's crazy, bro.
I'm so broke right
Yeah,
now.
Chandler,
Holly-
isn't there a
Bro,
service
I'm
to bring you
dead.
to vote?
Hey, Brittany, while
Polly
you're
doesn't.
in
Polly doesn't
Mexico,
look like the economy
Donald
is
Trump,
junk. You know what I'm saying?
asked
Neither
me
does
to
Ellen.
ask you if you could start collecting some money for that wall.
Oh shit, Bubs, are you about to go live?
He said
Yeah,
that
Brittany.
he's, eating.
You
Oh,
know,
okay.
whatever he said.
I'll give him another 5 minutes, 10
Well,
minutes.
she
and
says
then
she's going to Mexico.
we'll all
Yeah.
go over to Bubs.
So I figured, why not?
Can
And
somebody
it's
put
like I'm so
Bubs
pissed at Fairy Goddess too because she brought the worst out of
link
me
in
after I
the
promised
chat?
Mo
Not that y'all
33 that I
don't
was gonna make him
already
better and
know,
not swear. Like I
but
said, I
still,
wasn't gonna say bitch anymore. And
please,
I
pretty
fucked it up.
please.
I totally said every
I guess
terrible
I could
word I
do
could
it.
possibly say
Can you
to
put
Fairy Goddess
Hobby
now, and
Lobbies
now
in
it's
there
just like
too?
Hobby
it's all
Lobby,
ruined
the
now.
Church of Hobby
She
Lobby.
ruined it.
Oh, the wall's already built. Oh, I thought they only did like
Oh,
500 miles of it.
Rebel, should
We
they cut
Built Your Channel
welfare?
wants to know which one of us is the pitcher and which one
Hang on a
is
second.
the catcher. We
That's
like
not funny. That's not funny. We built your channel. That's
yeah,
not
that's
even,
not funny. But if
What
one
they
of us
say.
was, I'd like to believe that we would be 50-50.
we would be unison.
Catcher.
Yeah.
What is the picture on the panel?
We would be in agreement.
That's
You know what I
awkward,
mean?
think.
They
That's
got to make it
awesome.
fucking awkward.
Yeah,
Woo.
they do that.
Now that's going to
Did
keep me up
somebody
at night,
post Bub's link
wondering
or
which
no?
one I
I
really
can't see
am.
the chat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, fuck.
Well, you know, this time they can't come with us
Where's
to
the
Olive
fucking
Garden.
link?
We can
Gotta
just go
share it.
ourselves.
Okay.
Well, after what fucking Fairy Goddess did, I don't know if I'm going to invite her.
I don't even know. I don't know either.
That's the link for
Paulie's
Bubs.
more built like a catcher, but that doesn't mean okay.
Hmm.
And then
I didn't know there was rules in that.
Those are trigger words, so you're gonna have to be timed out for 24 hours. We built your channel.
I think that's awkward.
I ask you to next time, 24 hours later from now, to refrain from saying trigger words that will incite me
You
to
guys make me laugh.
time you out or
So
I
block
mean,
you.
they had that coming.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
That's on them. They knew what they were doing.
He
faux
doesn't
show,
like me as a
faux
redhead.
show. You heard?
Show.
Heard? Okay.
Show.
Dad bro. I'm dad bro.
Clever
You know,
girl.
there's
STL, he
the
fought
link
for our
for
rights today. You
the
know, he
Church
did.
of
He
Hobby
fought in
Yeah,
Lobby.
but that was impressive, right?
Yeah, he in Discord he fought for our rights as well. You know,
Oh, really?
you know, yeah. Do you even know that I got him
It is her.
unbanned from that server, only to get myself banned from the server?
That's funny.
I know.
You're welcome, Bubs.
Well, if Fairy Goddess is watching right now, next time I'm in the Massachusetts area, I'm not taking you to Olive Garden. I'm taking Rebel.
You ought to make good on that
we're gonna have
promise, Polly,
endless
considering you
breadsticks.
didn't buy him the
All right.
fucking
You haven't
the
looked
Mac
at
charger
breadsticks
either.
yet, but
It was
Yeah,
14.
it's just
really
good.
what I was looking
Literally,
forward
it
to
was
the most out of
$14
the
fucking
whole
I know
dollars.
that
thing
would.
was the
You
I
best
still
cheap
think. I still think
fuck.
that day I invited you, you should have said yes.
Well, I should, you know.
Yeah,
Look,
Connie,
I
why
like
not
the
unblock
the
everyone?
oil dip that they have with the
It-
oregano.
Who blocks their
I don't know.
friends?
It is nice. It is nice.
That is, you know, that's the best part is right there.
Put that on the
You know what I
breadstick.
mean? He's
The
always
breadsticks are, I don't know if
talking
it's
about
breadsticks or that, but like, you know,
he's always
the
talking
butter
about
with the bread,
Well, he talks
his
about
that's
his
the best part.
his
Like,
friends. How can
Yeah,
my
I
friends
got
do
the
this to
chicken
me?
Alfredo
And he
that day.
blocks
It
all
was
of
pretty
his
good.
friends. He treats his
Yeah,
friends
yeah.
like shit.
Oppositional Effect 5.0 says, "Why did you time me out?"
I didn't time you out. Oppositional
did.
effect. Did
That's
I?
a lie.
Did I
All the
time her out?
comments.
Well, yeah, it's because Oppositional Effect is we built your channel.
I don't remember timing her out, but you know, I mean, hey, if
You
I
did.
did, well, I mean,
You
you
didn't like
probably
her
did something
tin
wrong.
foil hat
She
comment?
says you like her trigger words.
Yeah, no. Oh, that was her. Okay, that was her. Gotcha.
Uh-oh.
You know, it's
Yeah,
funny because she almost
all of
has as
his
many stock
friends
accounts as me. Like, if you
or
could find like a
fwins. I'm sorry, I
female
read that
version of
wrong.
Rebel, it's like you could say she's like
Fweens,
she like
actually.
almost fit the mark, except for her
Oh, we split the
satanic
difference in St.
worshiping
Bernard's.
shindig. I don't know what that
I think
is. I'm
Frenemies
not
is
really
much
into
more
worshiping Satan.
Yeah.
I don't know where she got that. I don't know.
Well, all right, guys.
Brittany says, let's test this. Brittany wants to
Ooh.
test you. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what she means either.
It's not
She
boiling
does that a
fast
lot.
enough.
Brittany comes out of the... Okay, sorry.
You'll be fine, Bubs.
Brittany comes out of the woodwork occasionally.
I do
You
like
think
Yeah.
she's not watching, and then bloop, bloop.
screen name.
She'll
It's
pop out
Brittany
of yeah.
Bitch.
She'll like, and she does it like
Brittany
every 2 years. It's
bitch.
not like she comes out of the woodwork like every week or month.
Yeah, no.
Not even every 6 months. Like every literal like
Yeah.
year or some shit. Once a
John
year.
Golf, the best part of Olive Garden ain't leaving. Olive Garden's
Yeah.
all right. Stop whining.
chair.
Olive
Jay,
Garden is a great place. You
I
know
have
how
to
many
ask for a
Fridays
high
are
chair.
being closed down and shut down due to lack of business? You gotta show some sympathy there, John Golf. You don't understand how hard the business is hurting in the
Oh God, yeah,
food
Larry.
sales industry.
That's because he's never worked at one. He's only eaten at
That's like taking
places.
the
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
your local hood rat
Mhm.
ad. You gotta bring all her babies too.
You know why Rebel won't let Polly near Ellen, right? You know why he won't let Polly near Ellen?
Because they'll fall in love.
Yes. He will slather her in mustard and eat her.
Oh. Why do you say those things? Just
I don't know.
ugh.
I have a disorder
Ugh.
of some sort. All right, guys. Bub's gonna go live here in a bit. I want to get off here because I think I got to get my clothes out of the dryer and I got to finish cleaning up my burgers that I grilled earlier and empty the dishwasher. So I want to go do
Chop
that.
chop, motherfucker.
Yeah. More adult stuffs. Did you notice I said dishes though? Dishes.
Yes.
We have more than one dish. We have a bunch of dishes. Like
Hollywood bacon.
absolute a pulse and a mole and a penchant for the bigoted, racist entitlement. That is a Greek cheese hog. Yeah. So I pitched this idea to Voodoo the other night. She agreed with me that it would be extremely hilarious, but there's too many fucking snowflakes that would melt. And I'm sure other great minds, greater than mine, have probably come up with this. I just haven't heard it, but uh, I think that like an Ellen podcast. I know I've heard people say Ellen podcast, but like a Good Morning Ellen podcast, like first thing in the morning.
Where he just agitates the piss out of her.
Yeah. Like, you're like, good morning, Ellen. How's it going this morning? And she like you don't even get like the full sentence out. And she's like, fuck you, you motherfucker, you fucking and then just like I could just like read news stories off my Google feed because, even though I'm more based than woke, Google still tries to force feed me a bunch of bullshit, and it would be funny to read those stories to her and just like get her reactions to them and like let her be just herself in all of her glory. I think that would be fucking hilarious. But I fear that I would be going down with the ship. And that's just not fair. But anyways, I think it would be fucking hilarious. And then like like she could like if it ever drew in money and all that money could go like to Ellen, but I don't know if we'd have to make it somehow where it would be like extremely difficult for Rebel to get any of it. Like you'd almost have to set up a trust. You know what I mean? Like you could set up a trust where it's sort or like one of those child support deals where like
Yeah.
the actual receipts have to be provided and shit, or else she loses like all of the money that's in the account or something like that, and then Rebel could come in and like express his displeasure, and people could come up on panel and like tell him to go fuck himself and get Ellen all riled up at him and shit,
God.
and then he could truly be her bitch, like he actually is. Like we could get the true nature of their relationship and get her hot political takes,
Oh God.
social commentary and stuff. I would love that. That would be great.
I don't think I could handle that.
Can you imagine her like this year? She ought to be great, like because it's an election year. Especially after the last election. Oh my God. Oh, I mean, I just don't even know. Okay, all right, guys.
I'm sure if the money was right, it would happen. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, Bubs. Running late. All right, yeah. See you over there, buddy. Brian King, story about all his Tesla and small mansion in the beach of Singapore, all except you. All right. Jane wants the keys, Brian. Connie, a V8 Tesla. Oh,
Give me
goodness
some Connie
gracious.
Springs.
Goodness gracious.
Oh.
That boy he's a mess. He's a whole ass mess.
No, he's not a whole mess. He's half a mess. He's half a person.
Yeah, he's less than.
Yes.
I've never seen anybody put themselves in the situation of being less than and then bitch about it, I don't think. I could be wrong. I mean, like Charlie
Oh, I've met
Sheen,
those people.
and all I have is examples of mostly rich people because, frankly, that's all the media puts out there. They don't go find, you know, LOL cows like this and put them out there. But, I mean, like Charlie Sheen, right? I mean, he spent a long time on rock bottom with a shit ton of money. And then he went, and did what he did, Winner, Winner, Chicken Dinner, and all that kind of crap. And I guess he's doing moderately well now. Who else has done some kind of fuck shit? I don't know. There's probably been a shit ton of them that have just
The
gone
only one,
batshit fucking crazy. And
the only ones that seem to have turned out okay that I can think of is Robert Downey Jr.
yeah, Robert Downey, he's another one.
Yeah, but he seems to be doing well, which I hope, I wish for him. But I've known a lot of people in my life that they just want to stay on the shit side and complain about it.
Yeah, just stay wallowing in your own shit because it's paying so well, isn't it, Rebel?
Sorry, Wetwood, that's me. I don't mumble. I'm just probably too far away from the laptop.
Wow, she's really nice to you, Wetwood. Fuck off. Anyways, y'all have a really good night, and I hope you had a good weekend and have a really good night. And we'll see you around the tubes. Thank you for coming by. Much love to y'all.